What? It's not even funny. It's so bizarre to know that people wake up with an agenda to be evil. Your mind is a very powerful thing. You can fill it up with a lot of things, a lot of good, a lot of education, a lot of peace. But then there's those who choose to fill it up with a whole bunch of negativity, and then those things get passed on generations to generations, just leaving a whole bunch of happy people and a whole bunch of miserable people. And usually those miserable people like to pry on the happy people, the peaceful people, and take advantage of them because they are kind, loving, something that they don't have, something that they never learned to be. And this video is just to show you kind people that there's nothing wrong with you, but there's everything wrong with them. It's sad to see that a lot of times good people get taken advantage of just because they have such a nice heart, such a loving spirit, and when they're around people who don't have that, all they want to do is bring them down because they don't like the light that you have on you. They don't like the blessings that surround you. When you're a good person, you walk around with a light that ugly-hearted, mean-hearted people don't have. And what's crazy is that these people can be friends, family, co-workers, you know, and in some situations it's hard to not be associated with those types of people, especially when they're family. In this video, I just want to show you that when you are a kind person, when you are a good-hearted person, and you have to associate yourself with mean, miserable people, just know that you're not doing anything wrong, okay? Just know that your kindness is a blessing that they wish that they had. One saying that I like to live by is be the kindness that you want to see in the world, because how can you want change, how can you want people to be nice to you, have a good life, have blessings with your finances, good friends, good relationships, when you're being an evil person, when you're breaking down the people who are nice to you? Because these people just think that you're slow, that you just don't get it. And then usually you would find these people come and attack you when you're like having a good day. If they see you doing something positive, you know, you might just get a phone call from that friend who just knows how to trigger you and just knows how to abuse the system with you. It's probably easier said than done, but when you notice these things, it's best to just shut it down or just don't let it take up your energy. You know, for example, you could be having, you know, a marvelous day, the sun is shining, you're just out with your family, and then you just get the most annoying phone call from a miserable person trying to disrupt your day. You know, that's just the devil trying to be like, you're happy? Let me just make so-and-so call you just to sour your mood. And usually when they do that, it's because they're unhappy themselves. They are just, you know, those crab in the barrel, when, you know, that saying when the crab is just trying to bring down the other crabs with them, just trying to drag them down. They're just trying to get you miserable with them because they don't know how to be happy. They never grew up in a happy environment. And the thing is, when I see these people come at me, whether on the phone or in person, I just go in a quiet space and I just meditate. You know, if it's like really, really bad, I just meditate because I know it wasn't sent from a good place. It was sent from an angry place. And why be miserable with miserable people? I just say, Lord, fill their heart up with joy. Reach out to them, let them seek you, because they're missing something. You know, they're missing they're missing themselves. They don't know themselves. That's why they're so angry. That's why they just want you to be angry like that. I don't know. I'm just like, I'm just really sick of those types of people, because even in the times we're living in right now, where times are so hard, it's like we're supposed to be sticking together. We're not supposed to be tearing each other down. We're all going through rough times. So who are you to just try to make it even harder for me because it's hard for you? Why don't we try to grow together? Why are we not? You know, there's always, well, I've known that saying from Taylor Swift, I believe, where it's like, she said, don't be so kind that you forget to be clever. You know, because there are people in your life that will try to get you to do something out of pity, and they will use guilt on you. They will use the people that you love to abuse you. They'll just put you in certain situations where they know you're going to be kind because you have so much love in your heart, and then they think that they win because you're doing what they want you to do, when really in reality you're just kind. You don't have no recollection of how they feel in that situation. You know, you just are a kind, loving person, and on their end they're just like, ha, they did what I wanted them to do because I'm in control, I'm the boss. No, they did what they did because they are kind, and you're a fool for thinking otherwise. Okay. I ain't not no doctor on this. I ain't no like certified anything, but I've been through things in life, and I've had my fair share of these types of people, and I've seen people that I love be affected by these waste youths, by these people that need help. They need inner healing, because those people that try to abuse your heart, take your kindness for weakness, they don't know what love is. They were never taught this, and instead of trying to fix themselves, they rather use that energy to break you down. They literally rather use all that energy, because we have the same 24 hours in the day. If you're trying to make money and you see somebody else that you know, like a friend, an ex, and a co-worker, just, you know, dressing nice, leveling up themselves, instead of you trying to ask them for advice, or, you know, just fix your confidence in order to gain what they have, you rather tear them down and be like, oh, you think you're better than me? No, I don't think I'm better than you. I'm just using the same time that you have in the day to better myself, and you need to go do the same thing, instead of using all that energy that you know we all have, that God gives you, to just terrorize me. It's bizarre. If you're watching this and you've just had to deal with miserable people, with people who you've just shared love to, you've only been kind to, and they just turn around and just step on your heart and just stomp on all your kindness, you're not alone. Okay, there are so many people like that, because the devil is walking around everywhere trying to hurt godly, kind-hearted people. You know that thing where you see like the good angel and the bad angel? Those kind people are listening to that good angel, because there's certain situations that you're put in that when that person is getting at you, you want to and do all that stuff to them. But what would a good-hearted person do? Get you back? We're not trying to be like you. We're not trying to sabotage our blessings. And usually those people like to talk about karma. Oh, karma's out to get you because you've done so bad to me. When they say so bad to me, it's just like they're not able to control you, because usually those people, they like control. You know, they like to have the upper hand on you because they think you're weak. They think you're not educated. They think you don't know nothing. No, 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 no. I am kind. I have a life. Like, I have something to live for. I know that the more happier I am, the more joy I show to others, the more I smile, the more I look at the positive side of things, that good karma is gonna come my way. You, not so much. I do feel it for those type of people too, because that's just a sad way to live. It's sad to think that you have to be mean and miserable to hurt good people. You know, and it's not just that. There's people out there that are vulnerable. You know, all this scamming happening now. Like, you know, when you just look on your phone, and my phone would be like likely fraud, okay? And I just got all these scammers. I got one from the other day from my phone company talking about how they're Rogers Communications. I'm like, sure. So what do you like to scam me with today? Like, you know, taking advantage of people who are not even gonna look at that and start giving out all their information, and now they're negative so much money and they can't even pay their bills in these hard times. Why? Because they weren't even looking at the fact that this evil person was gonna call them today and try to ruin their credit. Like, what? It's not even funny. It's so bizarre to know that people wake up with an agenda to be evil, to be mean, because you're kind. Just notice when to spot those people. You know, it could be a friend, it could be family. I've had it done with me with family, where it's just like, they know that I'm not going to try to hurt them. I'm not gonna, you know, be so evil towards them, so they take advantage of me. You know what? They don't know. I just leave it to God. Like, what am I doing giving you back that negative energy? Like, what? Basically, I want to remind you kind people, keep being kind, okay? But don't be too kind to the point where it's ruining your character, because that's what they want to do. These people, they want to ruin your character just like how their character is ruined. So just be mindful that when they come around, when you're having a good life, that they're just miserable in that moment. Be mindful that, you know, this may be a situation where this person is just trying to guilt trip me, trying to use what I love against me. Just take the right steps. Like, you know, like say they call you up and they just start getting at you because they know how to hurt you. Just be like, just be kind, just be nice. When they're back there like, yeah, I won, I interrupted their day. Just don't get angry back at them. Like, evil spirits, mad spirits, like, they only know how to argue. So how they know to communicate is arguing with you to spark that in you, to get you out of that kind spirit, to get you out of that loving spirit. And usually when I notice somebody trying to butt heads with me over something, because, you know, I haven't always had, you know, so much inner peace. I've been a hothead where it's like I have been angry back, but I noticed that all it did was take energy away from me, interrupt my day, didn't get to finish my good day, just dwelling on it and being miserable with them. And I didn't want to do that anymore. And I realized when I just, you know, I just let them have their moment, I would just take a second or two and go back to the regular scheduled program, because they don't want you to have a good day. I want to remind you guys to stay bliss, educate yourself, wise up yourself, so you know how to talk to these people. Because usually when they do it to you, there's certain people that they can't even do it to. They only do it to the people that they think are vulnerable, that they know are not going to fight back. They will never do it to somebody that they know is going to get up all in their face and done them. They're not going to do that. They're going to do it to you because either they know you just so well and they just know they can abuse you. There's people that they cannot do that to. Okay? So it's not you, but at the same time, you want to wise up. You want to read powerful books. Like, I read a lot. Reading has kept me at peace with terrible people. I can honestly tell you that. You gotta wise up. You gotta read those powerful quotes in the day. There's so many pages with powerful quotes. Follow those types of pages. Like I used to be on Instagram following stuff that didn't give me no substance, didn't help me grow. But me personally, I just keep people around on my feed that just give me positivity. I don't need no negative energy over here, because I need to grow as a person. I need to be that woman that God has created me to be. And you can be strong too. Sometimes you just have to have a good routine, a good system, the good people in your corner. I have my people that I talk to when I'm just stuck in situations where people have just messed up my brain with negative stuff. Find your happiness. Don't let people interrupt your day. Miserable people who need to go find themselves. Need to go fix their life. Don't let them interrupt your day. You're on a path that they want to get on. You're at that peace level that they want to be. They wish that someone could talk to them and try to interrupt their day and just continue being a kind-hearted, peaceful person. But they don't know how to do that. They have no idea how to do that. So what do? They try to bring you with them. God don't sleep. He sees them. He sees them, and their karma will get them. And hopefully it doesn't get them, and they just wise up and they notice what they're doing, and they use that energy for goodness to help their life, because they're really just miserable. They're really just lost. They're lost. I know they're lost, because you can't be getting up in today's society with gas prices so high, grocery bills so high, bills can't be paid, people are living on the street. Do you know what Toronto's looking like right now? Madness. Okay, there's so much things going on right now, and you're telling me you're gonna use that time in your day, that energy, to try to bring me down with you before you go fix yourself? That's crazy. I've been through things in my life where I've been a shy person. I didn't know myself for a long time. I've been so confused with who I am because of the things that I've experienced in life. One of the hardest times for me was in high school, and I feel like from then I didn't really know who I am. I didn't know how blessed I am. And I'm not even saying this in a cocky way or anything. I just didn't know how important I am. Okay, I've had people try to make me believe that I'm not that girl. I am that girl. I've always been that girl, but I've never believed that I was worthy of even being listened to. So I'm just trying to evolve even with you guys and just share things that I've been through, because I want to help young girls, young men, just everybody as a whole. I know that God is love, and I have to have love in me and share with you guys so that you guys don't go through the same things I've been through. I've been through a lot, and nobody has really known, but I've experienced a lot of things, and I've experienced fake friends and fake people in my life just trying to take me down with them, because you know, I have qualities in me that they've always wanted. So instead of talking to me and knowing that I could be here for you, they rather bring me down, you know. And I've seen this happen to people I love. So we share a lot about lifestyle over here. We gonna have chit chats, we gonna still shop, I'm still gonna give you guys tips, but we're evolving over here because I'm able to feel more confident, which those type of people made me not feel confident in myself. Okay, I'm gonna be real. I just want to remind you guys that you are beautiful, you are worth it. Your kindness is not going unnoticed. It's being seen, and there are people around you that your kindness is helping them have a great day. Surround yourself with people who love you, people who lift you up, okay? Because Tasha said so. Let them go find themselves, okay? I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.